We are live. Wellness Wednesday, episode 49, guys. We are getting so close to our 1 year anniversary.
Hey, guys.
Today, we're going to be talking about, how CBD is extracted and, how CBD products are then made from that extraction. So, we always talk about the benefits of CBD, but I still think it's important that everyone kind of have a general sort of overview on how CBD is actually extracted, from the hemp plant, and then how that extract is used to formulate the wide variety of products that you guys have used or that you have all seen all over the internet and even in person. So definitely excited to discuss this topic with you guys today. But, before we get started, we're going to be doing a wonderful giveaway as always, guys. It's going to be this 500 milligram strawberry milk CBD vape juice from our good friends over at CBD Effects. Guys, so the way to win that, engaging through the show, tagging friends, and sharing this post into related groups. And guys, I'll give everyone a couple of minutes to pile in. Hello, Sue. Hello, everybody. Let me just pull open my window so I can see what's going on with you guys. Oh, Tammy, both the Sues are here. Hi, Jody. Hi, Margie. Hi, Lori. Hello, Shannon. It looks, look at that, Shannon. You have a little sharer badge on it. I do like seeing that. That looks pretty cool.
Very nice.
I don't know if that's just from you frequently sharing or if that's just a feature where if you share now. So let's see if everybody can get that sharer badge just like Shannon has it. Let's see. Share now. And guys, I'm doing my sharing. Now that we are live, let me actually add your guys' coupon code. This will only be valid until 24 hours from right now, guys. 15% off your entire purchase at Wellicy.com. So let me add the coupon code. It's going to be WW49. And you will get 15% off your entire purchase, guys. So take advantage of that.
Hello, everybody who's coming in. Give us a minute. We'll get started here, as always. Good to see everyone.
Oh, I hope you guys got to check out my new Corey review. I saw a lot of you guys commenting. I really appreciate you guys watching it and engaging. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it because if you guys did, I definitely have plans to continue to release, product review videos. I mean, my goal is, try and get out one a week. But things come up, but we'll see. So if you haven't checked that out, it's on our Facebook page, or go to our YouTube channel. It'd be awesome if you could go to our YouTube channel and help us get some views, and even leave us a comment with how you guys, what you guys thought about it.
Yeah, guys, it's a great video. Eden demonstrates all the coil line, both sublingual and vaping. Pretty cool video, and you really get a feel for the flavors too. So definitely check that out.
I see a lot of you guys commenting shared. Thank you for doing that. I'm just curious to know how you get that sharer badge.
Yeah.
But
never heard of that. That's awesome.
No, it's new. Yeah, see, Shannon has it shared.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, so congratulations, Shannon, and congratulations, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in and sharing this week after week.
Yeah, guys, so Wellness Wednesdays, episode 49. We're going to talk about how CBD is extracted. As Eden was saying, this is something we usually talk about, different issues and health benefits, and we'll touch on those again. But this is really important to understand for those of you who consume CBD and really want to fine-tune, your dosage and your approach. You need to understand these things. They're very critical that we're going to talk about. So it should be a really great episode. As Eden probably mentioned,
I'm really excited. Yes, but I was smelling at your comment. Yes, I said milk, strawberry milk. Yep. Like a straw. I mean, honestly, we tried this flavor. It's been a little bit. We reviewed this whole line, and I'm pretty sure, actually, I know for sure we had nothing but good things to say about their vape juice line.
Yeah, I've liked every single one of that series. And guys, as Eden mentioned, the way you win that, questions and comments, of course, which we'll get to at the end of the show. But even more important, share this to relevant groups, alternative health, holistic, herbal, organic, those types of groups where people who would really benefit from knowing about this, so you're really doing a service to people.
If you're putting any, supplement or anything into your body for, to get some benefit out of it, you should have a general idea of how that product got into your hand, like the process it goes through to be extracted and formulated, which we're going to be talking about today.
So guys, let's jump right into it. Of course, I'm Ben. This is...
I am Eden. Sorry, I'm Eden. I was looking at Sue's. Sue Whalen, your comment distracted me. But I'm Eden. You know, we're going to be your host. For those of you that have not been in this show before, just leave a comment and say I'm new. I'm just curious to know. But now let's get started with Wellness Wednesday, episode 49.
Yeah, guys, so most of you, hang out with us week after week and are pretty educated on your own about CBD and the benefits. So
I hope.
So, that's obviously very good, and we love how you guys help each other. We formed a nice little community. It's pretty awesome to watch. We love being part of it. But it's a incredibly involved process, the process that turns cannabis into consumable CBD. So that's why we're going over this. And understanding how this is made, as we mentioned, can really give you additional insights and really help you understand how cannabinoids work with your body and kind of make you an expert in terms of using CBD.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't expect you guys to, just know anything and everything about CBD, but I do think it's important to have a general idea of actually how that product got into your hand.
So guys, we're going to do a detailed description right now on how CBD is created, starting all the way from the beginning, the cultivation of the plant itself, and then ending with the, finished good, manufactured CBD like that we have.
And some of this stuff, might be a review for you guys. Like, of course, when we're talking about extracting CBD, of course, we're going to have to touch on the different types of CBD. So that might be a review for some of you. But, it's repetition is key to maintaining knowledge. Cassandra, welcome. This is our first time. Everyone give Cassandra a warm welcome. All right.
So, guys, let's talk about sourcing the perfect plant, the first step. Yeah. So, this is probably the most crucial step in the CBD process. That's finding the right hemp farmer. CBD manufacturers are looking for hemp farmers who grow, obviously, high-quality plants and, in abundance, have enough to produce material. In order to produce CBD, the cannabis must be high in this compound, CBD, and low in THC.
Absolutely.
Generally speaking, commercial CBD products come from the hemp plant. A little review here. Hemp is a member of the cannabis family. It's extremely high in CBD, but contains no more than 0.3% of THC, which is why it's ideal for CBD products.
So, guys, when we say cannabis, hemp is cannabis. It's cannabis sativa L. It's part of the exact same family. There's just hemp was just given to it just to be a differentiator. To show that that hemp plants contain no more than 0.3%, and then cannabis or marijuana plants, they're both cannabis sativa L, the marijuana plant that contains higher levels of THC.
Right. Another very important distinction, guys, is organic versus non-organic. Many argue that organic hemp is the way to go. It's also believed that organic hemp has higher levels of CBD as well as higher levels of nutrients, amino acids, vitamins, things like that.
Important stuff.
Yeah, critical stuff to body maintaining.
Because, the cannabinoids are the most sought after thing, in the hemp plant. But, the other things that are in there are still beneficial to your health.
Absolutely. Additionally, organic hemp goes through an inspection process. It's much more thorough than, there's obviously going to lead in most cases to a higher quality product. Now, hemp that's not organically grown obviously is going to be slightly more contaminated by toxins in the surrounding soil and environment.
And that's not to say, that non-organic hemp is terrible. It just, what Ben's basically saying is because it's not organically certified, it has a high, it does have a likeliness to, to have contaminants in it.
Yeah, guys, I mean, ultimately it's your choice if you want to go organic or non-organic. That's a personal thing.
Do you eat organic?
I try to. It can get expensive.
That's what I'm saying. When I'm buying, fruits and veggies, I will buy the organic, but I'm not against eating the non-organic versions.
So, guys, just another point here, non-organic hemp, it can be exposed to fertilizers, that may or may not harm the integrity of the plant's chemical
But at the end of the day, if you're buying from a reputable source, and they have the COAs, the pesticide testing and everything, at the end of the day, if those COAs are clean, then it's clean material and it's safe for you to use, whether it's organic or non-organic.
Definitely.
So now kind of let's go into the different extraction methods. As a rule of thumb, CBD should be extracted at as low as a temperature as possible. to risk, damaging CBD, other cannabinoids, terpenes, phytonutrients. And it can also cause the CBD to lose potency, which is something you do not want to happen, which is why for all of our products, we tell you to store in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight, because extended exposure to those elements can degrade and even destroy your CBD product. Yeah. Now that kind of leads us into extraction method number 1. We're going to talk about the 2 most popular extraction methods. So CO2 extraction. The CO2 method is usually the most popular way of extracting CBD from hemp. CO2 extraction is typically used when extracting smaller quantities of hemp, but that's not always true. There's massive facilities with big CO2 extraction machines. This was really before, I think, technology advanced, and it kind of sort of reduced the cost of producing the machinery to make CO2 extraction. But at the end of the day, it's still a very expensive method. At the end of the day, even though it's expensive, it produces high quality CBD. The process involves using liquid carbon dioxide to extract the compounds from the hemp plant that will be used to produce your CBD product at the end of the day. The carbon dioxide is gradually heated, allowing the compounds in the hemp plant to actually evaporate. It's then collected and separated so that the manufacturer, such as us, has only the compounds that they need in order to end up with a CBD concentrate. It's widely believed that the CO2 method best preserves the integrity of the CBD and other cannabinoids.
Another type of extraction, guys, is ethanol extraction. It's a cheaper method, and it involves combining the hemp plant with grain alcohol. Now, unlike CO2 extraction, you are able to produce a very high volume of full-spectrum hemp extract with this method. Once the alcohol is taken on the chemical composition of the hemp plant, it's heated so that the CBD and any other desired compounds can be removed from the steam. So that's how that one works. Ethanol extraction.
It's kind of cool, actually ethanol extraction. Both processes, it's very scientific, but it's actually I have no idea really what's going on in those spinnies and everything, but it looks really cool. It's truly amazing, manufacturing the extraction process. It really fascinates me. So here's kind of where it might be a review for some of you guys, but it helps you retain the knowledge, I promise. Now that leads us into, the different types of CBD, the isolate, the broad spectrum, and full spectrum. We're not going to go into detail with this, guys. CBD isolate, as we've said, is a pure CBD extracted from the hemp plant containing no other compounds. It's strictly CBD. During each extraction process, different compounds are separated and removed from the concentrate, which is how you're left with CBD isolate or isolated CBD. And in the end, it delivers, a 99+ % purity of CBD. Usually it's 99.996. It's not really 100%.
Now, guys, there's also broad spectrum CBD, of course. Broad spectrum CBD consists of CBD in addition to every compound found in the hemp plant except THC. So all the cannabinoids you can get except THC. That's what broad spectrum is. Now, the hemp plant, as we all know, is naturally rich in a wide variety of terpenes and cannabinoids. They each have unique healing properties. By the way, if you're really wanting to dive into the different cannabinoids, check out CBD Knowledge on our Facebook page.
Yeah, episode 4, guys. It's an hour long of just jam-packed knowledge. So if you really kind of want to nerd out on the different cannabinoids, definitely check that out.
So when all of these compounds are taken at once, and we've talked about this, guys, you experience what's known as the entourage effect. That's when the cannabinoids are synergistically working together and provide additional benefits. Now, in order to produce this broad-spectrum CBD, the CBD must go through a number of extraction processes until all of the compounds but THC remain.
So now, of course, the last thing that we have to talk about, full-spectrum CBD. Full-spectrum CBD oil contains every compound that's found in the hemp plant. Experts believe that full-spectrum CBD is most beneficial because of the entourage effect. And, recently, broad-spectrum has really, grown in popularity because it takes out the THC, but that still enables you to experience the much sought-after entourage effect that Ben just explained to you. To create a full spectrum CBD oil, the concentrate must be extracted at a very low temperature. Temperatures that are too high, of course, can damage certain chemical compounds that are in the plant's composition, not just the cannabinoids.
And guys, we're going to talk about here briefly the decarboxylation process.
This is very, very key, guys.
If the CBD oil was extracted using a low temperature extraction process, the resulting concentrate must go through a decarboxylation process. This simply means that the CBD must be heated at a specific temperature in order to become activated. During this process, specific acids are activated, including CBDA and THCA, allowing the CBD oil to affect your body in the most beneficial way.
Yeah, so basically, guys, your body can't really, your cannabinoid receptors can't be binded to by, the acidic forms of cannabinoids, so CBDA, THCA. That's why when you're smoking cannabis, you can't just, if you ate a nug, you wouldn't get high off of that because it's the acidic version of THC. It's THCA. But once you light it with a lighter and you're sparking it, then that activates the THCA and turns it into THC, which is how you get high.
Yeah, I mean, guys, that's what, marijuana cannot be psychoactive with that component.
And I mean, that decarboxylation, a lot of you have probably heard of it when making edibles, especially. You always have to decarb your cannabis flower or even your hemp flower before you can actually extract it and infuse, a butter or something that's fat soluble.
So, guys, let's just talk about the importance of testing here briefly. Once a CBD concentrate has been made from the hemp plant, obviously you have to test it for purity and quality. Any reputable company will send their CBD off to a third-party laboratory. That's what we do here, a non-biased tester to truly ascertain, the purity of the product. Key word, third party, guys. Again, independent.
Don't trust a first party, guys, because anybody can I can make a first party lab result that just looks absolutely stellar, and it's just that doesn't do you any good. You have to have an unbiased third party review.
Exactly. Now, once the CBD has been thoroughly tested and approved, the manufacturer will have access to these results. It's widely believed that CBD manufacturers have a responsibility to make these lab results accessible to their customers.
I totally agree with that, and that's why we make it as easily accessible as possible. It's on our website. Our labels are going to start rolling out with QR codes on it where you could just scan it and it'll take you to the test results. Guys, we want you to have access to these test results as easily as possible because we're not trying to hide anything, and we want you to know that by making it super easy to access. So now that we've kind of talked about the different types of CBD, the extraction process, now it kind of leads into moving into creating the perfect consumer-ready CBD product. So obviously every CBD company's manufacturing process is going to be a bit different. However, there are certain steps that virtually all CBD companies take in order to produce the best product possible, and these include flavor. While the taste of pure cannabis isn't necessarily unpalatable, many of you just don't enjoy its pungent herbal flavor and aroma. Therefore, many companies such as ours add flavor ingredients to their CBD products, like our isolate line, which has flavoring in it. We even have our full spectrum line with that mint chocolate where it does have a flavor option. So it's flavor. A lot of you do care about flavor a lot, and I totally understand. But I just want you to know that shouldn't be the determining factor. It should be the effects and the results.
Guys, and, concentration, let's talk about that quickly. CBD consumers like to choose from a wide variety of concentrations in order to best address particular issues, of course. Now, in order to provide CBD products in a variety of concentrations, CBD companies dilute their extract. Now, one of the most popular ingredients for dilution is MCT oil, which is a plant-based neutral oil that comes from coconuts. Depending on the particular type of product, CBD brands may choose from other dilution ingredients. There is a wide selection.
Yeah, you can. I've seen avocado oil, even hemp seed oil is a carrying agent.
Sure.
So, guys, I hope that kind of gave you a general idea of, from plant to end product, kind of how the process that it has to go through to actually turn to the product that you use every day. And I hope you guys found it useful and educational.
Yeah, guys, if you have any thoughts or questions or some points you'd like to make, let us know in the comments, of course. But hopefully that was helpful. And again, guys, Our giveaway today is the CBD Effects vape series. Great products. We've tested them. Love the flavors. This is a 500 milligram CBD 30 milliliter bottle.
Guys, $60 retail value, guys, and you can have it for free just by, engaging with us, sharing this live stream into related groups. Like, guys, we're doing this show, to hopefully educate you guys and you learn from it. But, we want to reward you for taking the time to hang out with us by giving you a free CBD product.
And, guys, if you didn't know, just another little announcement on Facebook. If you're watching kind of on the top right side, you'll see a black little kind of like man avatar button. If you click on that, it's super easy to like invite your whole Facebook friends list to watch. If not everybody, obviously, but whoever you think might benefit, just another way, another feature Facebook's rolled out. So, yeah, that's our giveaway today, guys. We'll get to that. We'll answer, obviously, all your questions. We love doing that. But now we're going to test some CBD products.
Do some products, guys. All right, so this is going to be, it's another product. We've reviewed a couple of theirs. It's from our good friends over at Reef CBD. And we did their vape juice. And so I wanted to switch it up. And I actually wanted to do their tinctures. So this one that we're going to be doing is it's the Newport Beach, which is an orange flavor.
Nice.
So I mean, I guess we'll see. I actually really did enjoy that lemon flavor last week. So let's see here.
So guys, this is a 1,000 milligram, 30 milliliter tincture.
I believe they're broad spectrum CBD in it. Yep. They are broad spectrum. All right. Let's see. All right, let's give it a go. Shake it up, guys. Reef CBD. All right. It does smell. I'll say, it smells. It smells like orange and hemp.
Yep.
Like it smells kind of like. I mean, it doesn't smell. It's not like a blast of oranges in your face. But I mean, I don't mind the taste of hemp or the smell of it. So let's give it a go. Definitely tasty orange. It's not like... It's just like the lemon last week.
Yeah.
It's like... It's kind of faint, but it's definitely there. I do enjoy it. Once you swallow it, it does have a pretty... I mean... I'd say a pretty decently amount of, the hemp natural taste to it once you swallow it. But I don't mind that, honestly. Do you?
No, this product, even the hemp taste, I thought was well done.
But I feel like the orange kind of blends well with that hemp taste.
I mean, I have a sweet tooth, so I wouldn't mind some more like orange sweetness. It's a very like subtle, pleasant orange flavor for those of you who are wondering, but.
It's not like you just bit out of a cutie or something,
no.
But like I can still taste the orange lingering in my mouth right now.
It's a good flavor, and guys, the point is like this is something that is you could easily consume. You'll enjoy it, but like again, it's about the effect, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. And so I mean, like for the flavor, it's not my favorite. I mean, I was gonna put it at a 6.5.
I'd give it a 7.
A 7, yeah. So it's not horrible. I would still use that. But if those of you, or if you guys are looking for a product where it's just like, I don't want to taste any hemp taste or nothing, I just want to taste oranges, this wouldn't really be for you. But I would still recommend that you give it a try, because I feel like the more you use it, like, I mean, for me personally, I don't know about you, but I just kind of get accustomed to the hemp taste, and I've grown to not mind it at all.
It doesn't bother me at all. It causes no, like, reaction in me.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gagging, and it's like, if it's really that bad, like, just take a sip of water or drink some coffee and then clear your palate, and then you'll be good to go.
And guys, for a lot of you already know this, but those of you who don't know, sublingual tinctures are one of the quickest ways for CBD to take effect. Generally speaking, about 15 minutes it'll kick in via the sublingual glands in your mouth, kind of avoids the first pass of the digestive system. Vaping is the quickest way, then sublingual, and then edibles usually take 1 to 2 hours depending. But
yeah, and I mean, the benefit, these are broad spectrum CBD tinctures, so you still get that entourage effect, but you don't have to worry about the trace amounts of THC.
Yep.
So I do like that aspect of Reef. I mean, I would use that product. I'll probably go through this whole bottle eventually. But I just like to be honest with you guys because I don't want you guys to go in and be like, oh, I can't wait to get this orange tincture from Reef, and then you get it and you're like, Eden lied to me. It tastes like hemp and oranges. So I mean, I just want to be as honest as possible with you guys.
That's one thing you guys know about us. Any of you who are new, you might not know this, but we are super honest in our reviews.
I think that's why.
Like it is.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of you guys really want me to continue doing the product reviews on YouTube, because I'm not just trying to plug products at the end of the day. I'm actually trying to educate you first and foremost, so then you can go and make a educated buying decision that's going to result in a product that you enjoy and that's effective for your personal needs.
Yep.
All right, so the next one we're going to be doing is Cardiff. Cardiff, and it's a blue raspberry flavor.
Well, I know Newport Beach, I've been there, is near Los Angeles. I don't know where Cardiff is. Anybody know what Cardiff is or where it is? I assume it's a beach somewhere, probably.
Yeah, I see a lot of you guys commenting. Do you guys know? All right. Oh, look, thank you, Vicky. That's why we were here every Wednesday. Well, I'm glad that you guys appreciate our honesty. All right, shake it up. Some Cardiff Blue Raspberry from Reef CBD, guys. Let's give it a go. Oh, like the blue raspberry's there, yeah. But I feel like I don't know, like it's. All right, let's see. I think I just. Oh, don't worry, Matthew. The Wellicy gummies have not been released yet. I actually got our, I think it'll be our last kind of test formulation. I have them sitting on my desk. And we kind of tested them. You tested them, right?
I had one. I mean, I've had a few samples before that, though. I mean, I cannot wait.
So, yeah, it seems like the tricky part was, because ours are going to be 35 milligrams of broad spectrum oil, was ensuring that you didn't bite into it and it was just gushing oil, and two, the flavor profile remained intact. And I think we finally were able to do it because I ate it, and I mean, there's multiple flavors. I ate all of them, and I wasn't left with like a hemp taste at all.
No.
I enjoyed it.
So far, I mean, I've tried a lot of different gummies. Currently use Green Roads Froggies, used to use the Koi gummies a lot. I like the Reef gummies, they're really good, but honestly, the Wellicy chews that we're coming out with, as far as flavor goes, best I've had so far, and effectiveness.
And
also.
of course, guys, once we get them, then we'll be doing a little giveaway for you guys. Maybe give away a couple bottles to a couple winners. No, I'm just on a rant.
No, sorry, I didn't even know.
No, it's fine. Hey, John, welcome, my man. I'm glad you could watch this. We're reviewing your Cardiff tincture right now, so alright. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that blue raspberry. I like that. The hemp, I will say, the hemp is a little more noticeable in this one.
I agree, but I like that blue raspberry. It reminds me of almost like a blue raspberry lollipop or something. Pretty good. It's not overly sweet, though.
No, I think basic out of those two flavors, I do think the blue raspberry is more muted than the orange was.
I feel the opposite.
Do you feel the opposite?
But I agree with you on the hemp taste being stronger in the Cardiff too.
But I do like that. I do like that blue raspberry, and I think he did hit it spot on. We always talk about those suckers, the dum-dums that they give away at the bank. I think that blue raspberry reminds me of that, honestly.
Yeah, it like a Charms blow pop.
Yes, exactly. So
it's good.
I mean, what would you rate that on the flavor scale?
I liked it a little better, so I'll give it a 7.5. I gave the other one a 7.
Yeah, I think. I think I like that one a little bit more than the orange for me. So I'm gonna put that at a 7 for the flavor. But guys, like the blue I taste the blue raspberry, but I do want you to know, it does have that hemp taste.
It does, but again, guys, I mean, I have no problem with the hemp taste.
No, I really don't. And guys, like I already feel the effects starting to kick in. Like I feel elevated. You know, my body's feeling loosened up. You know, I'm feeling happy. I just feel great right now.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it kick in as we get into answering questions and comments. You guys will see how, like, usually you'll be able to notice our verbal fluency picks
I feel like
up,
when I take CBD ever, it kind of like feels like there's just like a bunch of like lights going off in my brain, and it's just like kind of tingling in my brain. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it's elevating my brain power. It feels like
it's all like it. You know, it's great anti-inflammatory. Young or old, sick or healthy, we always have inflammation going on. So that just like, I don't know. It's like a web gets like brushed away or something. Like some cobwebs.
Yeah, exactly. Like the cobwebs in my brain are just like shooken off. Like
yeah,
I feel really really good. I mean, just it off initially. You know, I mean, I'm starting to feel my just everything increase. You know, focus. My motivation. I feel like I would be incredibly motivated right now. You know, just initially, I'd give that a 10 out of 10 on the effects. No doubt about it. I thoroughly enjoy that broad spectrum.
I'm going to give my rating on the effects in about 3 minutes. And why am I doing it at a different time than him? Because all of our endocannabinoid systems are unique to our own bodies, and homeostasis arrives at different points. That's why you got to experiment and try different CBD products to know your optimal dose and product, right?
Yeah. So, no, absolutely. And I feel energy levels, dude.
I feel mine coming in, though.
Energy levels for sure. You know, I'm telling, like, no joke. Like, I am a firm believer in Reef CBD products. I myself, like the owner of Wellicy, I would use these Reef CBD products. I would incorporate them into my plan. You know, I'll be moving these over to my desk, and I switch off products. You know, so Reef CBD is definitely going to be in my product lineup from here on out. So, John Kavanaugh, man, you make some phenomenal CBD products from Reef CBD. I love you guys. Thank you.
Nice job, John. We definitely enjoy them. So, guys, that was our product testing. Hopefully that was helpful. Any thoughts you have, any questions you have, put them in the questions and comments. Let us know. Let's start the discussion. Yep. I definitely feel my verbal influence in there right now. You guys can probably see it just like clicks.
Some of you, Doug Bergman's not in here. He always calls me out, or John Ojeda.
Yeah, John.
They always say, like, it looks like the CBD's kicked in, so Matthew May, dude, he said, I love the more earthy taste. See? He's just like Ben and I, who we don't mind it. Then Matthew May, dude, you would like these Reef CBD tinctures. We tried Venice last week, which was the lemon. We just tried the Newport Beach, which was orange, and then the Cardiff, which is the blue raspberry. They also have a peppermint one, which is Cocoa Beach. And, of course, the entire lineup from Reef CBD is available right now at Wellicy.com. And you guys can use that coupon code that I just gave you, WW49, to get 15% off your purchase of the Reef CBD products.
So, guys, again, as we're about to jump into questions and comments here, giveaway today, CBD Effects Vape Series, 500 milligrams strawberry milk, 30 milliliters. Amazing product. We love CBD Effects. How do you win this, guys? Let's get those questions and comments going. We already see there's like hundreds, so we're going to dive in.
Matthew, I guess I'm picking on you, dude. I see your questions. What extraction method do we use? CO2, my friend. All right.
Tammy says she shared this with her independent sales team, and now they're interested. I don't know if you're talking about sales directly or if you're talking about as a performance enhancer, but that's one of the reasons that we use CBD. I take it in the morning for focus and concentration. It gets me going. So I could see it being very effective in a work scenario.
I mean, a lot of you guys like to do a little 2-for-1 first thing in the morning by drinking, of course, your coffee. And then I see a lot of you saying, I add my chocolate mint Wellicy CBD tincture into the coffee, so then you're getting the caffeine energizing, and then you're also getting the energizing and other benefits from CBD all at once.
Well, guys, by the way, on that Reef tincture, I'm also going to give it a 10 on effectiveness. Now it's kicking in a good way. I'm just like on point. I feel it coming in. So let's see.
Yeah, I see a lot of you guys saying yes to coffee. Jessica Clark Jor, I believe I said your last name right. Are edibles safe for animals with allergies? Because if I eat something, my dog will too. We have CBD dog treats, that you could give them. But I mean, I wouldn't go and give my dog Tyrell, these koi gummies. That's not to say the CBD in here is not the harmful aspect. It could be the gelatin or some of the other possible ingredients that aren't necessarily animal safe. Right. But if you want like our Wellicy natural CBD hemp and MCT oil tincture, that can be dropped on your dog's food. You can drop it on their tongue. Those are safe for both humans and animal consumption.
Here's a great question from Vicky. I actually asked Eden this question a couple weeks ago because I've kind of noticed the same thing for me when I vape, and that is Vicky asks, terpenes work best for me. Is there a reason why? I've also noticed that when vaping, I prefer vaping terpene cartridges.
Well, because vaping is part of the entourage effect.
But like those terpene cartridges that we have, I've noticed that those hit me harder than just like a regular CBD oil cartridge. Is there a difference, or is there any reason? Well, I forgot what you told me a couple weeks ago. You told me
terpenes. So terpenes have they're part of that entourage effect. So by having the CBD, the distillate in there a lot of times, plus those terpenes, they're working together, synergistic effects, entourage effect, and then also terpenes on their own have associated medicinal value as well. Okay. So that's definitely why you experience greater effects when terpenes are incorporated. And I am a huge fan of terpenes. Terpenes are absolutely amazing. I mean, maybe I'll have to do the next CBD knowledge. I need to figure it out, but maybe do it on terpenes or something along those lines. Because, like terpenes, they've been around, but they're really starting to, as science evolves, they're starting to study and actually see more and more benefits associated with specific terpenes.
Guys, let us know your thoughts on terpenes if you have them, in the comments, if you're using them, if you prefer them.
Oh my God, Shannon, I was waiting for somebody to say this. She said, "Orange, you glad they are testing this product today?" Honestly, Shannon, I congratulate you for saying that because I was waiting for somebody to say something like that.
That's hilarious. I was actually going to read a comment from Shannon, too. She says, "Now I've seen cannabis heat pressed and the oils extracted for dabs. Is this the same way hemp dabs are made?"
No, so that's making rosin. You can make rosin, basically. You can use a hair straightener at home. You just get some parchment paper and you get a nug. And then you wrap the parchment paper around the straightener so that it's parchment paper. You don't want to have it direct contact with it. And then you literally put the cannabis nug in between the parchment paper and close that straightener. And then you squeeze it and it'll actually create a rosin. It'll make where you can actually scrape it out and you can dab it.
Wow. Anne-Marie DeRizio. Anne-Marie, you may be new. I apologize if you've been here before, but says you had me at mint chocolate.
Yeah.
It's a good flavor.
Jessica Clark Door, are they made from hemp seed or hemp oil? I think you're talking about our Wellicy CBD hemp and MCT oil tincture. It's full spectrum hemp oil extract. Hemp seed oil, we talked about this, I think it was last week, 2 weeks ago, the difference between CBD oil and hemp seed oil. That's the biggest problem. When you look on Amazon, you're going to see it's going to be hemp seed oil. That is not the same. The easiest way, like you see hemp on ours, if you see a milligram concentration on that bottle, there is a very high likeliness that obviously contains CBD. And if you look at our ingredients, it says on the back full spectrum hemp extract. If you see full spectrum hemp extract or hemp extract, then that's a good indication that it's CBD. Plus lab results, guys. You can't argue with lab results, which is why we have them. All right.
Margie says, our good friend Margie, always here, brought you up with my chiropractor, and he wrote down her side name. He currently deals with a different, and I told him, well, since you guys are the only one I trust, so you may be hearing from Dr. Carl from Duffy Chiropractic, especially after Margie shared her amazing results.
Margie, if you want, you can share with Dr. Carl.
Dr. Carl from Duffy Chiropractic.
Well, Margie, if you want, you can share Dr. Carl's information, email it to me, and I will have our sales team call him tomorrow. That'd be very much appreciated. I saw somebody had just disappeared asking if we had a apple CBD oil. Yes, we do. We have our Wellicy green apple CBD oil right there, which can be vaped or used sublingually as a tincture. Whereas chocolate mint and natural, those can only be used sublingually as a tincture. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Margie. Eden and Ben are the only ones I trust. You're so sweet.
Thanks, Margie.
Margie's just the best.
Yeah.
In my coconut oil. Tammy said, I just ordered the unflavored. Can I mix this in my coconut oil? Yeah, you could do that.
I don't think it would hurt. I mean, it could increase the absorption. I don't know if that's why.
Are you trying to make like a topical or something? If you're trying to do something like that, like, yeah, you could do that. I mean, honestly, if you wanted, like, you could really take that unflavored and you could rub it on your skin. That'll also work as well.
So Cardiff is a beach town around the La Jolla area in California, which I think is like probably near San Diego.
Who said that?
Vicky.
Oh, Vicky dropping some education. Thank you so much. Tammy said, don't stop Wellicy Wednesday. Tammy, we have no plans to stop Wellicy Wednesday. Don't worry. You guys are stuck with us.
Yes.
Shannon said, she agrees with Tammy. It's the highlight of my week. Sue can't wait for our gummies. Man.
Maybe it's some clarification, unless Eden, you understand this. When are you going to have Wellicy CBD carts?
Matthew, Wellicy CBD vape cartridges. Don't worry, my man. That is on my to-do list. Once we roll out these gummies, then I have kind of a next product that I want to roll out. And then, I have a product rollout map that I want to follow. So don't worry, Matthew. I definitely have plans for that, my man.
So Jessica has a question here. How much should you give to a dog with allergies, and how often can you give it? Well, Jessica, I'll say this. Eden and I are not medical professionals or veterinarians, so ultimately that's going to be up to you.
It also depends on the size of your dog.
Right. I would say this, in my opinion, CBD is incredibly safe and side effect free. The only side effect being maybe sleepiness if you take too much, or possibly a digestive disturbance. That's with humans. Dogs also have
that could also be experienced with dogs. Like the Koi CBD dog treats that we have. It actually, on the instructions, most products, they're either marketed as small breed, medium breed, large breed. Or like the Koi CBD dog treats, that's actually on the back. It has dosing instructions based off of the weight. So definitely on these CBD pet products, a lot of it has to do with the weight of your dog that you're trying to treat. And all the CBD products that we sell, they all have those instructions. CBD Effects, they have their pet line, and they sell the small, medium, and large breed. And actually on our product pages, it tells you what weight class classifies your dog as a small breed, medium breed, or large breed. So we definitely try and make it as easy as possible for you guys to understand the best product for you, or in this case, for your dog.
I'd say, I've been a dog owner all my life. I don't currently have one, but I've always had big dogs, and they always get arthritis in their hips and stuff like that. I could see CBD being really helpful for that kind of thing.
Oh, there's a lot of our customers. I've gotten some emails where their dogs are at their kind of end stage of life, and their quality of life was just absolute garbage. They couldn't walk. So they started giving their dogs some CBD products, and they could tell that just the overall attitude of the dog improved. His mobility kind of came back. That inflammation and that pain that he was experiencing was gone, or alleviated at least.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see. You guys are so awesome. Everyone's saying you guys shared. Yeah, Tammy, you're excited about the orange. I definitely would recommend that you give it a try from Reef. It's a really good, solid product, and I feel great.
Yeah, no, I am feeling definitely in the zone. Just reading all your guys' amazing comments. There's so many. Let's see. Mike's asking about those Jelly Belly CBD beans. I heard you guys talking about that the other day.
Oh, yeah, how the creator of Jelly Belly, he's a creator, and then he sold out in the 80s. He started a CBD jelly bean company, basically.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't tried them yet. You know, they're an isolate based. So I mean, if I ever get my hands on some of them, I will review it with you guys, of course.
John Ojeda's in the house, says hello.
Oh, John, hello, my man. Vicky Hawkins, she said, the other day I started getting a fever blister on my lower lip. I put one dab of your grape on it. It never blistered and was gone completely in 3 days. Look at that. Vicky,
thank you for sharing
thank
that.
you for sharing that. And thank you for just experimenting. And because with CBD, the best part is as Ben mentioned, there's no adverse side effects really, besides sleepiness. So you can try things like that and not worry about, what's going to happen, what side effects am I going to experience. Just ask Margie Higgins. Margie is just a mad scientist with the amount of things that she's tried for CBD. It's absolutely insane. And I mean, I recommend that all of you go out and test different use cases of your CBD products for you.
And those of you who watch with us week after week, you guys talk to each other, like, people are volunteering all the different conditions they've helped or medications they've been able to get off. That's just, we're not asking for people to dare volunteering, the effect that CBD's had on their lives. So
let me just do this. How many of you have been positively affected by the use of CBD? Just type CBD in the chat box if you have.
Diane Romeo's back. She says, hi, you two. I missed you guys. We missed you. Good to see you back.
Diane, Diane has been with us since our very first episode, actually.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Diane. I'm glad you could make it this week.
Ooh, Anne Marie wants to know, how long does the effect from the bath bombs last?
Like most, topicals range, I always say, about 4 to 6 hours. There some topicals, go up to 8. It really just depends. But I like to stick on the lower end of, kind of under promise, over deliver kind of thing. So I'd say about 4 to 6 hours. But I mean, guys, like those bath bombs, like it's not like you're gonna be. I mean, you could take a bath during the day, but most people, they're using a bath bomb to take in their bath after a long stressful day to help them decompress and relax.
And guys, remember, we all have cannabinoid receptors all over our body and our skin and everywhere. So again, everybody's endocannabinoid system is different, but that's the reason why the bath bombs work. Just sitting in a bath of CBD provides relief and comfort.
Diane, I'm still waiting for blackberry CBD. I think blackberry and watermelon are probably the two most requested flavor additions that I have seen from you guys.
Okay, Tammy is doing mouth pulling, also known as oil pulling. That's why she asked about adding CBD to coconut oil. Yeah, in my opinion, Tammy, I do oil pulling. Also, it's really good for your teeth. See, we've talked about CBD, dental benefits. I know Eden swishes it around a lot.
I do. I swish it around. I think it was Margie or some of you guys have had like canker sores in your mouth. You use CBD and it really reduces the sensitivity and pain, and then it helps it heal faster.
Yep.
Just even people have gone to the dentist, and their dentist is like, "Why is your mouth like it's super clean?" And it's because of the antibacterial effects of CBD. So if you're using it sublingually, let it sit there for 30 to 60 seconds. Swish it around your mouth to coat that oil and that CBD around your gums and your teeth, and then swallow. And then if you're experiencing, dental sensitivity, dental pain or whatever, like use CBD for that, because we've actually had an episode on the CBD for dental pain.
So Tammy's on to something. Tammy, that is a really good idea to add CBD to your coconut oil and do that oil pulling, and let us know, what differences you notice versus just the coconut oil.
See, this is another reason why I love having this show week after week with you guys, because you guys get to fill us in with some of your experiments that you've ran with CBD and then share the results with us, and that is absolutely phenomenal to me, and it's extremely fascinating to hear what you guys are actually trying, because it's truly incredible.
For example, Margie tried the bomb, works great, lasted her 6 hours. Thank you.
See, there we go. So 4 to 6 hours. That's just what I like to say. It could be a little less, could be a little more. It really just depends. Let's see.
It is the first day of spring. Sue.
Oh, happy
spring
first
to
day
you.
of spring, guys. And actually, it's nice. It's like 50 degrees outside. It's really, really nice.
It's a beautiful day here in Colorado.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, I can't believe we didn't announce that. Thank you, Sue, for sharing.
Yes, and thank you everybody who shares. We definitely appreciate that.
God, you guys are so awesome. You guys are just talking back and forth. I see some of you guys. Oh, yeah, Jessica said mine is a Scottish Terrier and she has skin allergies and Benadryl kind of sucks. Thank you. Yeah, Jessica, we have the tinctures. You can put it on their dog food, put it in their mouth. We have the treats, or we also have the koi. It's a spray. So what you would do is it comes with a spray bottle, so you could spray it in their mouth, or you could spray it on their dog food.
You asked people to say CBD if it's affected them positively.
Yeah.
Right? There's just like one after another, after another, after another, after
I
another.
love it, guys. I love seeing all that CBD come in because I know the benefits for myself, but it's really awesome to see you guys back that up and say, I have also experienced an improvement in my life from the use of CBD. And, it may not be a drastic change, like you may not have cured, it's not going to cure cancer or anything, but, just a slight improvement, especially if you're dealing with, chronic pain or, a chronic disease. If you could get some level of relief, that is, at the end of the day, what a lot of people are simply looking for.
And guys, you can we do tons of research. You can always reference our previous videos on the page, but you can do your own research too and find out different uses. Shannon says the bath bomb lasts her until the next morning. Awesome. That's good to hear.
So there you go. So,
we're all different.
We're all different, but guys, at the end of the day with the bath bomb, you use it right before you go to bed, and I can't make any guarantees, but based off, your guys' feedback, it sounds like you will sleep absolutely incredible, and it'll smell awesome too, so it's a win-win.
Back to CBD for dental health here real quick. I know Margie adds CBD to her toothpaste, but so does Matthew May. He said, add CBD to your toothpaste. It is great.
Yeah. Matthew said that?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, Matthew, I'm glad you're doing that. I know we've had a few other people. I think it was, again, Margie, where she actually mixed our unflavored oil into her toothpaste, and it worked, So, guys, you can use our unflavored oil, infuse it into toothpaste, I'm pretty sure Margie's even infused it into her shampoo. So, it's a very versatile product, and you guys can use it for so many things.
Another request here for wondering what the blue box is right there. It's a little fridge.
Oh, yeah, you guys always ask what this blue box is. It's literally like a mini fridge, and it holds, CBD products. I have one on my desk, and it's filled with CBD products. No, it's not refrigerated. It doesn't plug in. It just looks like a mini fridge.
John thought it was a radio, which is a good... It kind of looks like an old school radio. I agree.
Yeah, guys, we're just playing an old radio. No, I need to get a better stand for that. But yeah, no, it's just a little mini fridge. It holds a bunch of products. It's actually a pretty cool little thing. Shannon asked, do you have a nickname for your Wellicy fans? Shannon, I actually, I don't know how I got on this thought, but I was thinking about this, the other day, and no, at this current time, we do not have any, nickname for our fans of Wellicy, so... If you guys have some good ideas for some nicknames for you guys, throw them out there, guys. I want to hear it because, that's kind of, I really want us to, we're united as a family, and...
The Wellness Warriors.
Exactly. There we go. I like the Wellness Warriors. I do like that.
Lori loves Apple. Just throwing that out.
Apple is, yeah, the Wellicy Apple is very, very good. I think, yeah, because she was responding, I think, to somebody who was asking if we had an apple.
Yeah.
Let's see. Margie Higgins explains why giving my dog Boobon doesn't. Giving my dog Boobon doesn't get any effects from one treat. She's 22 pounds. Yeah, Margie. For that probably the 22 pound range is would probably fall into the medium dog range. You can hear my small dog barking right now.
How much does Tyrell weigh?
Tyrell weighs, I'd say about 16, 17 pounds. He's a little guy.
Okay.
So, when I give Tyrell, my little pug, CBD, I give him, it's just one dog treat. That's one dog treat a day
Nice.
with CBD in it.
Diane said her friend let her try her CBD concentrate vape pen, and wow, so she liked. Was that your first time vaping, Diane, or are you not a vaper?
Diane Romeo?
Yeah, Diane Romeo.
Yeah, Diane, I'm curious to know if that was your first experience vaping CBD. I feel like she did. I think, was it out of a cartridge or?
Pen.
Oh,
yeah,
a cartridge. I'm pretty sure Diane vapes like out of like a sub-ohm tank like this, or
really?
at least a similar device. I'm not sure, Diane. Correct me if I'm wrong. Guys, I love seeing all of these CBDs. You guys are awesome. All right.
Anne Marie loves the full spectrum lotion you sent her.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Koi Lavender, or was it or did you get the Balm? I can't remember which one you got. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I will say, the lotions, I mean, even when we used that moisturizer a couple weeks ago, like, when I could actually, like, feel my skin, like, tightening.
Oh, that product we used on her face a couple weeks ago, that was really...
It was the Canatera moisturizer. That's another line by Reef CBD, of course. It's on Wellicy. But they have 3 products for kind of like their skincare regimen, It's the moisturizer, the serum, and then the cleanser.
And guys, I mean, CBD has a plethora of skin benefits. Again, you can reference our previous videos about collagen production, skin tightening. It's an even more potent antioxidant than vitamin C, which is why vitamin C is in a lot of beauty, formulas and stuff like that.
So yeah, just start incorporate that CBD into your beauty routine. Sue said I would say the bath bombs lasted about 6 hours or so. So it's sounding like a lot of you guys are getting about 6 hours of relief from the bath bomb, which is actually perfect for right before bed.
I know there's a couple CBD flower smokers in here. John Ojeda was asking Margie if she tried it, and then Matthew May says smoking CBD flower is the best with a tincture added. I'm not. Are you like dipping it in it? What do you like?
No, he smokes and then uses the tincture, 2-prong approach, I guess.
Gotcha. Yep.
But I do like that. Matthew May, at this time, no, we don't have a water soluble product. But yeah, that's that's in the works. I mean, water soluble. It's important. I see the use case for it. But I mean, honestly, I use my tinctures like it would be water soluble. I know it won't mix with my water or my coffee, but it's just I throw it back. It's not like I'm looking in the liquid. But it doesn't bother me. But Matthew May, yeah, it's something that I have considered and I have kind of started looking into.
Lori says well dwellers. Shannon says melly wellies.
Melly welly. See, I guess I should just ask you guys stuff like this because I just love seeing your guys' responses. They honestly make me laugh.
Here's a great question. Jessica Clark says, does CBD help or hurt blood pressure? I can't tell so far. We've talked about this topic, and I actually was doing research on this this weekend. My father has high blood pressure. He's older. He's almost 80. And I've been giving him CBD. His blood pressure's been getting a little high. Again, this is just my personal thing. I'm not a doctor, just sharing my experience. But I've noticed that, in my opinion, it seems to be having a positive effect on lowering his blood pressure. And I know we've seen tons of studies that say that same thing.
I know that's kind of personal. If you guys feel like sharing, if you've experienced a decrease in your blood pressure levels from using CBD, just type in blood.
Who was it that told us they completely got off their pressure meds? I think somebody told us that.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm wrong.
I don't want to call anybody out because I don't want to overstep boundaries, but I believe it was one of our regular viewers. So if it is you and you want to tell us and you did get off your blood pressure meds from CBD, we'd love to know because I can't remember the name of the person right off the top of my mind.
Here's Tammy wants to tell us that her husband loves the way it works for his blood pressure issues. Thank you, Tammy.
There's 2 people. There you go. So, I mean, it's really, I mean, Ben and I can share, the research and, the what ifs or the possibilities of it, but it really resonates with everyone when Ben just shares a personal story about his dad. Somebody else just shared how her husband, he loves it for the benefits of combating high blood pressure. So, I mean, it's true. It's awesome that you guys feel comfortable enough with us to share these personal stories.
John is saying studies indicate that CBD may be a natural and effective treatment for high blood pressure. One recent study treated 10 healthy men with one dose of 600 milligrams of CBD oil and found it reduced resting blood pressure compared to placebo. The same study also gave the men stress tests that normally increase blood pressure. So it sounds like that study is backing up what we've learned and on our own and heard too. So blessings to my dad. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate that.
Oh, guys, it's already 5:01.
Oh wow, is it?
Look at that, guys. See, look, once we start, that CBD goes in and that we just honed in on sitting here and hanging out with you guys and answering your questions. Is it my turn or your turn to pick the winner?
It's so hard, by the way, to pick a winner because everybody here is so awesome.
I know. I honestly wish that I could.
I think it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go through and kind of find. You guys are all killing it today. I really, really love seeing this.
This is what you will win. CBD Effects, awesome. 500 milligrams CBD vape product, 30 milliliters. We've tested this line. The flavors are outstanding. Effect. Outstanding. So you'll love that. It's a $60 value.
It's
right?
a $60 retail value. Let's see. All right. So I think this is her first time in here, and she's actually really engaging throughout the whole show, and I really appreciate, seeing you guys ask questions and, really engage with us because we do this for you guys. So today's winner of this 500 milligram strawberry milk CBD vape juice from CBD Effects is Jessica Clark-Jor. Jessica Clark-Jor, if you are still here, I need you to tell me, leave a comment in the chat box below and say I'm still here or here, whatever. I just need some indication that you are still here, Jessica Clark-Jor. Congratulations, Jessica. If this is your first, CBD vape
there
juice.
There she is.
Jessica is still
awesome,
here.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, Jessica, what I need you to do is send me an email to hello@wellicy.com. Again, that's hello@wellicy.com. And Jessica, if you could please take a picture of your driver's license and then type in your shipping address in an email, and then send that off to me. I will get this bottle off to you tomorrow. And then you will have it maybe even this weekend, probably early next week, and then you can start using it.
So congratulations,
awesome Jessica.
Product. You'll love it. Of course, all of you know we do a giveaway every week, so you get a chance next week and in the future. Doesn't matter if you're new or old.
Yeah, we go through. We're monitoring engagement. Just really seeing people asking questions, and that's how we pick our winners. But John Ojeda, congratulations. He said, I'm doing keto dieting, so is my wife. I'm down 7 pounds. Congratulations, my man. And smoking hemp flower to help pain in my workout. So far, so good. That is awesome, John. Keep doing it, my man. Keep grinding, keep working hard, man, and achieve all of your health and personal goals. And that applies to all of you guys.
Guys, thanks so much for taking the time on a Wednesday out of your busy schedule to sit here and chat with us and hang out. It's a pleasure as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I love how you all help each other. And,
and I'll see you guys in the chat box tonight once I get home, and I'll answer all your guys' questions.
We'll be back next week, guys. 6 Eastern, 5 Central, 4 Mountain, 3 Pacific. We'll see ya. Thanks again. It's been great.
All right. Bye, guys.